Hey guys, it's Mudsy here from Muay Thai Interviews, and I'm joined by one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet outside of the ring, but inside he's nothing but a savage man who always fights with his heart on his sleeve. I'm here with Franz Dirty Sanchez, who fights out of the Full Force Gym in Blacktown, New South Wales, Australia. Franz, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, Mudsy. Yourself?
Good, mate. Good, good. What's been happening?
A bit of this, a bit of that.
Mate,
I'm in the off season at the moment, so yeah, just enjoying family time.
yeah, mate. Awesome,
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. Mate, I'm interested to hear how long have you been training Muay Thai and where and how did it all start for you?
Well, I've been training since 2010, and to be honest, I just walked into the gym to lose a bit of weight because I was a bit of a chubber before I started training.
Yep.
And yeah, I just kept training, and then losing weight got boring. So I asked around, hey, can I have my first fight? And yeah, I had my first fight and never looked back.
Yeah, awesome. Because I was going to ask, my next question was going to be, how long, were you training for before you had your first fight?
Oh, I should have been training longer, but I was training, I think, 7 months
Oh, that's not too
from,
bad.
from knowing nothing.
Yeah,
7 months later, I jumped in, and maybe I should have waited like maybe a year because, yeah, I lost that one. Yeah,
mate. Now 2017, you've had a massive year of fighting. You've fought Muay Thai, CMT, which is Cage Muay Thai on John Wayne Parr's promotion, and you've also fought K1. How many fights have you had this year?
This year, I didn't actually get the privilege of fighting on CMT, but I did have my first MMA fight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
tell.
yeah. I had three fights this year because the first half of the year I had to take off because I was finishing my personal training course.
Yep.
And yeah, I got that done. And then straight away, as soon as I got that done, matched. I wanted to get matched ASAP. I just needed to get it out of my system, you know?
Yeah.
6 months is a long time without punching anyone in the face. Yeah. Yeah, my first fight this year was an MMA fight.
How was that? And how did that come
Yeah,
about?
I just something on my bucket list for ages, and I thought, if I'm not gonna do it now, I'm never gonna do it.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, it was an awesome experience. Yeah, the atmosphere, the hot, there's different energy levels of it. The ground, being on the ground, it's like clinching with your whole body, basically. Yeah, and yeah, I dropped my opponent 5 times in the first round.
Who
And
was?
yeah, that would have in a Thai boxing fight that would have been called off after the third, the third knockdown. But nah, the guy just kept getting up. He had a rock solid head, eh?
Especially with
And
those little 4 ounce gloves.
yeah, and I actually ended up fracturing my hand, which I still haven't got my fixed yet. So yeah, it was a good fight. I ended up stopping him in the. He didn't come out for the third round.
Yeah.
So,
And mate, you recently fought Marco Tentori on Thunderdome in Perth under K-Run rules, and you were
yeah.
actually elevated to main event status. Tell us about that.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was a good fight. It was a good strong fight. I thought, but I just invested too much energy in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to KO and going for the KO. Yeah, and the second round, I was still working, but maybe not enough. And third round, I was just surviving pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hats off to the guy. He's a good fitter.
Yeah.
Marco, sorry.
And you said it was a good fight. I can't imagine Franz Sanchez being in a boring fight.
I wasn't boring, that's for sure.
Never a dull
But
moment with Franz.
yeah,
Now, mate, prior to that fight, you won some nice shiny bling where you stopped your opponent in the second round. I think that was on one of Full Force's
yeah,
shows, actually. Yeah.
yeah. I fought a veteran, a Sydney veteran in Dmitry Iliev. Um, yeah, it was shaping up to be a good fight. Uh, I was much more composed than I was fighting Tentori.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was taking my time, because it was full tie. I didn't want to get elbowed. So yeah, first 2 rounds I was nice and slow, and yeah, I just got him with my specialty, overhand hook, and I didn't expect to get it. You know what I mean? Like as in, I was I was throwing and hoping at the early rounds.
Yeah.
All right, and so aiming and firing, and yeah, I got it. I was like, wow, I got him clean, and the fight finished.
See, when you said you threw that overhand hook right and you weren't expecting to get the finish, do you think it's true when people say, if you're looking for the finish, it's not going to come, just let it come?
Personally, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you, some people are different.
Yeah.
You know, like some people are so confident that they, you know, they can see the KO coming. But yeah, I'll say it's chance. You know,
Yeah.
because the moment's so heated. It really depends what type of fight you're fighting as well. You know, like if you fight like me and it's just always like bang, 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 bang. Oh yeah. You know? But if you're like a much smarter technical fighter, then yeah, you know, possibly.
Yeah, awesome, dude. Now, you always come 100% ready to fight. I love your aggressive walk forward, balls to the wall, throwing everything with full power. 2 fights that come to mind for me is when you fought my mate Scott Wilson from PTJ on Real Hero. I think that was a year or 2 ago. And when you fought Lewis Regis from SRG. You lost both those matches, but for me, that's not the point. I love it how when you both come to centre ring and you're getting the instructions from the ref and you're sitting there all smiles and happy and even giving each other a little hug. And then as soon as you go back and that bell rings, you instantly switch off into this killer mode. Can you talk about a bit about that and how you prepare your mind mentally before you fight?
Well, personally, it's not so like everyone. I'd say prepares sort of the same. You know, they're geeing themselves up before the fight. You know, they're trying to keep their emotions in check at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, but once that bell goes, and once you get hit hard, this is me personally talking. Yeah. Once I get hit hard, I just switch on. I just like, okay, this guy's trying to kill me. I better try to kill him too. So
you like to wait. So you like a little wake up call, do you? You like to get hit in the face first and then go, oh shit, all right, fuck you, mate, let's go.
Not the face, maybe not the face. Maybe somewhere where it hurts less. Yeah, or I could not get knocked out. You know, like
just a
maybe like a low kick or something. You know, body kick. But yeah, like definitely, if I get hit hard, I switch on. I'm like, okay, this guy. Oh, you want to? It's like. You know, I'm like, oh, you want to hit me hard? Okay. Yeah, you know, that's where it like pretty much goes.
It's like, oh, he wants to hit you hard. I can play your game too. Anything you can do, Franz can do better and harder.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and yeah.
Now, mate, you fought internationally. What countries have you fought on, and what shows, and what were those experiences like for you?
Oh, I fought in New Zealand. Fought in that King in the Ring.
Yeah, that was an 8-man, wasn't it?
But they looked up. Sorry.
Was that an 8-man?
No, that was just. It was just. There was an 8-man on the night going.
Yeah.
But I was just. I think I fought semi-main event that night. Prior to the final.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, it was good. Like they took care of us as well, really well. It was a good experience. You know, I fought a good fight as well. K1. Yeah, it's awesome. And I also fought in China.
Yeah.
On that big WLF show.
What was that like, mate?
Oh, it's like Sydney traffic. Honestly, it's like it's hard out. Like everyone's like so like on the ball. They want you to be on time. You know, everyone was like headless chicken over there. You know, because they needed to be. They needed people to fight on time for the TV, for the pay-per-view or whatever.
Yeah,
it was crazy. But yeah, it was also a good experience. China.
Awesome.
I'll definitely go back.
You would go back?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Then awesome, dude. Now, mate, I want to ask you, what's training with the Badato brothers like, especially Reinhardt and Michael Louis Badato?
Oh, well, yeah. With Reinhardt, yeah, it's awesome. You know, the guy is like a father figure to the gym. You know, like his work ethic is like work. You know, but in saying that, you know, we do muck around. You know, and have fun. especially when Mike's there. That guy's like just joking 24/7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good experience, and yeah, training's hard, sparring's hard. You know, especially with Mike. You know, we have our little Wednesday wars. Yeah, it's awesome.
I was going to say, so do you guys go pretty hard when you spar? It's not like Thai style where it's just like ping pong,
No,
tit for tat?
yeah. I don't know if it's a good thing, but yeah, sometimes we might get a little bit carried away and not know it. But as soon as that bell goes, we're like, oh man, yeah, that was a good round. You know, you know
Is
that was a good spar. Yeah.
is Vaughn a part of the gym too, or not really?
Oh yeah. Vaughn's still there. He's still teaching. He's still bashing us. Yeah. Yeah. He runs majority of the classes, I think. And yeah, he still has it in him. Yeah, we're still egging him on to have one more fight, but I don't know. He just likes the retired life, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, because I watched Michael Badato fight Lithway in Myanmar a month or two ago, and he was the main event. Now I got to ask: is he making a return to Muay Thai, or is he only looking at fighting Lithway or taking fights here and there? Because I think that especially Lithway suits his aggressive style perfectly.
Yeah, well, pretty much. I think it's like whatever comes his way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like with all of us, whatever comes our way, you know, we're not one to choose, you know, we're not ones to choose what fights we want, you know, just whatever comes. K1, Muay Thai, Lithway, MMA, whatever.
Because he fights, what, about 76 kilos, is it?
Yeah, he fought Lithway at 75. He said that was the lightest he's been in years.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
What do you reckon about a fight between him and Toby Smith, both at 76?
Ooh. That would be a crazy fight, man. I would be there, front row, definitely.
Maybe we have to.
Yeah.
If
it happens, like honestly, I hope someone puts it on because that would be such an awesome fight.
I'll send Sai a message, after this.
Yeah.
Now, mate, what I wanted to ask is, mate, would you say that Full Force is more of a kickboxing gym than a Muay Thai gym? Because I've watched, especially a lot of your fights, and I've seen a lot of your training videos. You have that real like nice 3-4 punch combo followed by hard leg kicks, classic K1 style.
Yeah, well, Ren started the gym as a kickboxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and along the way he learned Thai boxing, and yeah, he has always just incorporated them together.
Yeah.
And yeah, just always the 4-punch combos, follow with the elbow. Yeah, and it's our style, I guess.
Well, I like it, mate. Now, mate, as a big fan of you and the sport, is there anyone that you would love to fight or a dream matchup for you, should I say? Could be anyone.
Whatever, as I said, like whatever comes my way, you know what I mean? But I would like a rematch with Marco Tentori, you know, perhaps for a title or something, you know, because that was a cool fight.
Yeah.
And but yeah, no, just whoever comes my way, you know, like yeah, whichever matchup that I can learn something from, basically.
Yeah.
I'm also next year I plan to do more MMA rather than K1 and Muay Thai.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, I was just saying before, whatever comes my way.
Now, when you say you're looking at doing more MMA, is that because, well, you've pretty much fought most of the people in Australia in your weight division because you've been around for a while and you've been fighting the best, or are you just looking for another challenge, like on the ground, or?
Yeah, pretty much just another challenge, you know, and yeah, just it's like, it's always just been on my bucket list, and I just want to see where I can go, because I know where I've been as a striker, as a Thai boxer, and as a K1 fighter. You know, I just want to, you know, new chapter in my life, basically. But as I said, you know, if there is a K1 and the money's right, or Muay Thai and the money's right, then cool, I'm there too.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Now, mate, as I've said before, your style is so aggressive, and that's why I love it. Was that something that the Badato boys have drilled into you, or is that just something that's just a part of your natural game?
Yeah, well, yeah, like pretty much the Badatos because like they're all aggressive. You know, as you know, they're all aggressive, and
Yeah,
yeah, our fighting style, like yeah, we spar with each other a lot, and we learn from each other. You know,
mm,
we have some technicians in our gym, like Joe Concha.
yeah,
Yeah, Joe Concha, he's not like he's not aggressive. He's like a more Thai style,
yeah,
and yeah, so it sort of like balances out.
yeah,
But yeah, like I would say that the full force has a very big part in how I fight.
yeah. Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I've seen
aggressive.
some of your I've seen some of your training videos on your page where you're getting ready for a fight, and I think they were doing like oh, what was it like? I don't know what it was, but they were basically 1 or 2 minute rounds, but they were just giving you someone else after the next
Yeah,
person up,
so
and
we call that the Shark Tank.
yeah, and I could see
Every
that like
every
you,
every
you
30 seconds you get someone fresh.
yeah,
Yeah, and that 4 minute round of that.
yeah,
Yeah, so I have yeah. Basically, there's a line of people waiting in the ring for you.
and they're all
Yeah,
fresh,
we've
and
got
you
to do a couple rounds of that, and
yeah.
yeah, if you can survive that, then you're ready to fight.
No doubt you would have done that a lot of times.
Yeah,
Now, mate,
yeah.
I've told you some of my favourite Franz Sanchez moments. What are some of your own personal highlights of your fighting career so far?
Uh, well, I personally loved my fight with Has Al Mansouri from Fighters Express in Melbourne, because that was just 5 rounds of just awesome K1. You know, just like none of us took a step back. You know, it was just like it was literally we were stuck in the middle of the ring. It's like our we were tied together with ropes, and
Yeah,
we just didn't want to step back. You know, it was fun. It was a fun fight for me. You know, it was tap 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 boom, tap 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 boom. He'd give back, I'd give to him. You know, it was cool. It was an awesome fight.
awesome,
Yeah, he's a talented kid, that guy.
awesome, man. Now, mate, a while back, I saw you put up a post on Facebook that basically said because you work in a job and then you go straight from your work to training and preparation for your fights, that you don't get to
Yeah,
spend a lot of time with your family during the week because of it.
yeah.
Obviously, you've got a very loving and supportive family and people that understand and appreciate what you do. Could you talk a bit about that and how that carries over into your training and your fighting, having a healthy and balanced family life?
Uh, yeah, it's hard. Uh, in regards to like a healthy, balanced family life, like that's something that I have to sacrifice sometimes. You know, it's see people sacrifice not drinking. Some people sacrifice eating good food. You know, that's all easy sacrifices. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes I train. And I work as well. And sometimes I come home and I don't see my kids for an hour, or even if they sleep, like if they slept early, I don't get to see them at all.
yeah,
I get to see them, but they don't get to see me. You know
yep,
what I mean?
yep,
Yeah, at times it does get hard, and mentally as well, it plays a big part mentally. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, ask myself, what am I doing? Like, should be a dad, should be at home. But what makes it worth it is when I come home, and I tell them, hey, daddy won. Their kids are going crazy like they won the lotto. It's freaking
yeah,
awesome. And yeah, I got a really supportive wife. She's also got her own thing, going for her. And yeah, we just strive to set an example basically for our kids. Like whatever cards you're dealt with,
yeah,
you can still go for your dreams.
yeah,
Whatever life throws at you.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
want them to believe that through my actions, my wife's actions, and yeah.
Yeah, that's well said, man. And I guess also because fighting, you can't do it for the rest of your life, so you've obviously got a window of opportunity before you have to give it away. So
Yeah,
I suppose you're trying to make the most of it now because you know that one day, sooner or later, that day is going to come where you can't fight anymore.
yeah, that's right. So yeah, like just go hard until my body says no more,
Yeah.
basically. But even then, I won't reveal too much. But I do have plans, you know. I do have a lot of plans,
Awesome.
even past when I'm fighting, you know. But yeah, you know.
I saw you buy that nice new Range Rover, mate. That looks nice and sexy.
Oh, mate, I want to live in it. Yeah, it's an awesome car.
Yeah, awesome, dude. Now, I just wanted to say, mate, you've achieved a lot in the sport already, and you do fight anyone that's put in front of you. You don't really care. You touched briefly that you want to have couple of MMA fights next year. Do you have anything planned other fight wise heading into next year?
Oh, yeah, it's more fights, like, period. You know, just I always have for some reason every year I only because of everything else, because of work, because of this and that, I only get to fight 5 times a year, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, I can maybe have a little bit more than 5, you know. It's just be really active, basically, you know.
You'd fight every week if you could, couldn't you?
if my you know, bones didn't hurt or my muscles didn't hurt, hey, yes, I would actually. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Now, mate, I appreciate your time. Just before I let you go, mate, is there anyone you wish to thank or give a shout out to? Supporters, sponsors, whoever?
I'd just like to say thank you to, you know, my wife and kids and my team, you know, for always, you know, supporting my my dreams. And yeah, just last but not least, I'd like to thank just God, yeah.
Awesome.
Without him, none of this would be possible.
Awesome, brother. Now, mate, if promoters want you to fight on their shows, or people wish to get in contact with you or follow you in regards to your fighting progress and training, what's the best way to go about that, and how can they contact you?
Oh, well, they can always contact my manager, Reinhardt. Yeah, he's always going to pick up his phone for fights for his boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mate,
just contact Bernardo, Badato, and yeah, he'll tee something up.
And if people want to follow you and just keep track of your progress, like on Facebook and Instagram or anything like that?
Yeah, follow my my supporter page on Facebook and also my Instagram, FFG_Dirty Sanchez 88. And yeah, that's my only 2 social media things I think I have. Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
That I know of. Yeah.
You haven't got any fake accounts out there? Now, mate, thanks so much for your time. But before I let you go, I'd just like to read out a quote that you said.
Yeah.
And this is what you said. It's a battle of emotions before the fight. Am I destined for victory or am I bound for defeat? My fate has already been written. My job is just to fight with all my heart. Win, lose or draw, I always come for war. Mate, those are words that could not be any truer than what you said. Thanks again, and mate, I can't wait to see you back in the ring or the octagon next year. And thanks for your time, mate. And go and enjoy some family time, mate. You've earned it.
Thanks, Muzzy.
Thanks for your time, brother.
No worries, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers, bro.